name is Brooke, and I talk about reality creation, manifestation, and specifically the law of assumption. So what you dominantly assume is what will be true for you. Your thoughts become things. So become aware of who you're being from moment to moment to moment, and then your world will reflect it back to you. So today, I actually wanted to talk about persisting, because a lot of the times, Job, thank you so much for the heart me. We talk about persisting in this community, and I was talking to a friend, and I don't know if she's going to join or not, but I'm totally taking this analogy from her. So she was talking about how she is in the process of moving, and she's been kind of in this process for a while, and she's like, Brooke, I'm just so ready to go. I just want the move to be done and over with. But they've had a couple of delays. And so it got me thinking, and the analogy she gave is kind of similar to whether if you've moved or not. Let's just say you're clearing out a room, you're getting maybe new floors, or you're redoing your house, whatever it is, or maybe you're moving. We can stick to that analogy. You know how you clear out all the big things, right? The sofa, the rug, and then you clear out the vases and the lamps, and the room is looking so freaking empty. And as you've been going along, you have all these little things that you've kind of like just put into corner because you're like, oh, like it's this little thing and I'll do it later. And then like 90% of the room is clear. And then you have all these little itty bitty knickknacks, and there's a lot of them. And it's like, okay, I got the lion's share, the bulk of it done. And now I have all these little things to do. And you're like, oh my God, this is never ending. This is going to take forever. And you're kind of like in that state. So I want you to equate that to persistence. This is what we mean by persistence. Live in the end and go to the end and know that the room is clear. So you're doing a bunch of identity shift work, right? You're starting to become aware of your thoughts, whether if you're manifesting love or money or, optimal health. You're going to start to think in your favor. You're going to start to say, I'm loved, I'm chosen, I'm cared for, I'm honored, I'm adored, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, I radiate nothing but positivity, I'm healthy, I'm full of vitality, whatever it is, right? And then your 3D starts to show you these little itty bitty things. And you're like, well, hold on a second. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm doing all of this mindset work. I'm becoming aware. And then I'm still seeing things in the 3D that I don't like, right? AKA the knickknacks in the room, the little things that are left over. So persistence is truly a game of persisting past that, right? And knowing that your end is the room being cleared and that you're moving, right? You're off living in the Caribbean, or maybe you're off living in Southeast Asia or Europe, or maybe down the street. Maybe it's in the same city in a bigger home, whatever it is. So that's what persistence is sticking to your end. You don't just give up and say, well, my reality is showing me all these little knickknacks, so I'm just going to give up on moving because it's too hard. No, you're like, no, my end is the new house, the new apartment, the new loft, the new life, the new country, the new city, the new state, whatever it is. And so that's persistence. It's not about giving up. It's about pushing through those moments and having the endurance. So this is where the strict mental diet and the disciplined mind really starts to come into play. And you have to keep bringing yourself to your end and saying, nope, I'm not going to give up in this moment. I know my end, and I'm going to be in my new house, and it's going to be incredible. It's going to be wonderful. So that's what persisting is returning to your decision, which was, in this case, with the analogy, moving. And in real life, you'd be returning to your decision of, I am a person that's committed to, I am loved, I am chosen, I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am worthy, I am healthy. So return to your decision, your I amness, the truth, the essence of who you are, and remind yourself of that, right? And that's an internal action. You do that with your thoughts, with your assumptions. So it's the same thing with your manifestation. You go within, like in the moving scenario, and you say, no, I know my end, and you do the exact same thing with your desire. So I think that's an excellent way to look at persistence, because a lot of you guys want to give up, and there's a version of you that already has it. So know that it's already done. Remember, when it comes to reality creation, we're not actually creating anything. I know we say that word a lot in this community. You're really just curating your life. You're selecting it because all of creation is finished. You're just selecting the version of you that has your desire. So I hope that helped. So I am going to go through the chat and answer questions. So if you're new here, I'll reintroduce myself. My name is Brooke, and I talk about reality creation, manifestation, specifically the law of assumption. So what you dominantly assume to be true is what will be true for you. And then also make sure you click the orange bubble in the bottom left-hand corner if you want to grab my free guide. It's called Embody the Best, How to Go From Wanting to Expecting, knowing that you get nothing but the best because you yourself are the best. So the best finances, the best relationships, the best career, the best opportunities, whatever it is that you desire. So that guide has been incredibly helpful. People have manifested their dream job within 3 days of using that free guide. People have manifested temporary housing, pro bono attorneys, their dream apartment, free manicures, free meals, all of the free things. So if you are interested in the free guide, click the orange bubble in the bottom left-hand corner and you can grab the free guide. It's absolutely free. And then also, if you want to work with me, I do have my new coaching special that is a TikTok live exclusive only, where you book a 30-minute voice call with me. That link is not available anywhere else. It is only available during TikTok live. So again, if you've been wanting to work with me, it's $100, 97, $100, something like that. If you want to work with me and you want to do a 30-minute call, that's definitely way cheaper than my normal coaching. So again, that's a TikTok live exclusive. So you have to book while on the live, and you can do that by clicking the orange bubble in the bottom left-hand corner to book a call with me. So I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. So drop your questions in the chat. Anything that you have about manifestation, conscious creation. You can even ask me about living in Indonesia, whatever you want. You said top of the top, Brooke. Hello, how are you? Laura, hello, how are you? Mel, you said, hey, did my comment show this time? It didn't. What the heck? Mel, are you putting periods and emojis? Don't put spaces, or try using different words, because your comment should come through. I don't know what it is that you're writing, but definitely let me know. Rock said church and gym life. I have no idea what you mean by that. Job said, I love the word. I don't even know what that word is. Sanchi, hello, how are you? Aaron said, how can I manifest no body hair without shaving / laser, etc.? Just affirm that your skin is smooth, your skin is supple, that you have amazing clear skin, and that you are enjoying an effortless beauty routine where you don't have to shave, right? So just put your focus on what you do want as opposed to what you don't want. So that's how you manifest that. So again, just persist and go to the end and live in the end of that. Job said, new one of the vocab. I don't even know what the word is. Did I say that word? Said, I'm living in the end with my SP. How do you ignore the 3D? Literally just by ignoring it, just like you would ignore, a little sibling that's annoying, right? So I am currently reading again Reality Transurfing, and he talks about how there is this pendulum in life, right? I don't know if you're familiar with a pendulum, but Google it, but it's essentially a swinging object, right? It's swinging left and right. You could say politics swings left and right, whatever it is. It's not necessarily left and right, but it swings in multiple directions. And so essentially, a pendulum wants adherence. It wants you to adhere to it. So whether or not you give it positive energy or negative energy, you're still giving it energy. So by you showing up and saying, I don't like the 3D, it's unfavorable, then you're giving it your energy, right? So like literally turn your focus away from it. So it's not about avoiding it. It's not about engaging it. It's just, it doesn't matter, because you know that your imagination creates your reality. So go within and affirm your desire in your 4D, in your imagination, and then your world will reflect it back to you. The 3D is dead, I always say. So the 3D is truly a dead world. It's your old consciousness, your old thoughts made manifest. And so just treat it as data and just say, this is old. I know my end. I know my desire. And it's done. It's complete. It's mine. I have it here and now. I'm not backing down. I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm good. James said, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Sylvia said, what made you live in Indonesia? I had been here 4 times and I absolutely love it. So I was like, you know what? Life's too short to live in one place. I've always wanted to live abroad, and I absolutely find it to be incredible. The people are amazing. The energy is super positive. So I love being here. Someone asked a good way to stay focused on manifesting an SP, focus on you, right? So you're always going to focus on you. So you're never focused on your desire, like your SP. You're focused on the version of you that has it. So you're always manifesting you. You're manifesting you. You're manifesting the version of you that's loved, that's chosen, that's cared for, that's honored, that's adored. So just start to affirm those things. Know that's who you are, and then your world will reflect it back to you. Job said, yep, I respond in real time. It's always a pleasure to hear the recap. Oh, good. Good. Oh, Ed said you broke that down. Good. Oh, I'm so glad. Good. I always want it to be easy to understand. So, guys, I do have to run because my dinner just got here. So remember, if you want to work with me, click the orange bubble in the bottom left-hand corner. Grab my free guide by clicking the orange bubble in the bottom left-hand corner. And then, again, I have my TikTok exclusive. So I will see you all later. Take care. Bye.